Today's the day. It's the official launch of my new talk show, The Naked Truth, with me, Taylor Armstrong. You may know me from reality TV as an original cast member of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or the iconic woman yelling at cat meme. What you may not know is I am a domestic violence survivor. I shared my truth in the New York Times bestseller, Hiding from Reality, my story of love, loss, and finding the courage within. Over the past 2 decades, I have shared my story, and along the way, I have met some wild, crazy, smart, successful characters. Now it's my turn to share their stories with you on The Naked Truth. Let's get empowered, inspired, and have a hell of a good time. Let's just get to it. It's TNT, baby. Today was the day.
I honestly can't believe that you launched a meme coin.
Who would have thought the meme would have ever existed, and now it is officially a coin?
Oh my gosh, it wasn't that long ago that I didn't even know what a meme was. What is a meme anyway?
I have no idea where the concept of a meme came from. And when the woman yelling at cat meme first came out, it was all over the place in 2019. And it started showing up everywhere with Smudge Lord, the cat, and me.
Oh my God, so cute. The cat is super famous as well.
I know, the cat is super famous, and Smudge Lord has tons of followers on Instagram and everywhere else, and he has an agent and a publicist, and I just find it absolutely fascinating. But
The whole
when
thing.
it first came out, it was just called Woman Yelling at Cat Meme, and then they kept showing up, and people started sending them to me, and then finally I put on social, the woman yelling at cat is me. And a lot of people didn't realize it because I'm making such a hideous face. Hopefully,
my
I don't look like that
gosh.
all the time.
You definitely don't look like that all the time.
And the odd thing is that the cat and I had nothing to do with one another. And I just assumed he was a reality TV cat that I just wasn't aware of. But he's actually just someone's house cat. And the cat jumped up on the table during a dinner party, and there happened to be a salad there. And apparently he was not thrilled. He was hoping for something more interesting than a salad.
That's
so he
so
has that
funny.
little smug look on his face.
A smirk.
His
A
little
very, very
smirky cat.
memorable smirk.
When it first started coming out, Kyle, who was behind me in that shot, and that was from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she and I were just sending him back and forth to each other saying, I don't get it. She's like, I don't get it. I still don't get it. But it's been around since literally 2019, and there are thousands, and people are so creative with the things they come up with.
And then I see things, but the funny thing is when I first met you, you were like, oh, I'm the famous meme. And I was like, what meme? And then when you showed me the meme, I'm like, oh my God, that's you. I can't believe it. And I thought it was crazy. But then like, as we got to know each other better, I started to realize what an insane thing this really is. Like, there's the cat meme on wallpaper at restaurants that we've been to. There's literally cat meme like pins, enamel collection pins, toilet paper roll holders. Like, I mean, they've got the meme on everything. It's like in different languages. It's like syndicated.
It's unbelievable.
It's all over.
It really is all over. I checked into an Airbnb in Palm Springs, and I wasn't even using my name. And when I checked in, it was on the wall as the art that you can buy. One was me and the other was Smudge.
Does that feel totally crazy when that happens?
Well, it
to
felt
you?
a little creepy when that happened because I was like, okay. But then we were filming in a restaurant and it was on wallpaper, and one of our producers noticed it, and that was weird too. I don't know. The cat meme lives.
It is. It does. I actually think there's a resurgence going on now with this meme coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's been wild. I love it that people are still having fun with it. And a lot of people ask me what that scene was about. And interestingly enough, it was the scene right after Camille had outed my abuse on a previous episode.
Right.
And so in that moment, I wasn't just being a crazy housewife. I was truly really upset and having a real breakdown moment.
When you told me like what that moment actually was and what it represented, I was like, okay, first we just have to laugh at this because it couldn't be more horrific, right? You're like, okay, the time where I'm being outed on TV and you're fearing for your life, you're like completely like, this is gonna just, the repercussions of that happening in an abusive relationship. And she's just sitting there, you're like losing your shit.
That is what was happening.
And then everyone says, oh, you're crazy. But it's like, no, you were absolutely 100% justified in losing your shit because you didn't know what that was going to mean for you. And it's so funny that the universe somehow took that moment and turned it into this iconic humorous thing, right? It's like the full circle of like every lesson of life.
When people have asked me, does it upset me to see it?
Right.
And it has Actually,
No.
I find it humorous, and I'm glad it turned into something fun and funny, and people have been so clever, and it doesn't affect me whatsoever as far as that emotional moment, because that was another lifetime for me.
But it's a way of healing too, because it actually did turn into like this amazing, wild thing. Like you launched your Bitcoin today, and I was thinking, I was a little skeptical. I gotta tell you, I was like, is she gonna make $1 million on this thing? Is this work? Is this how this works? And my husband and I are talking about it, right? And I'm like, maybe she could make a lot of money on it. I don't know. I figured just do it. Like, why not do it? And your meme skyrocketed like instantaneously.
It was crazy watching it.
It was crazy. It's
And
so fun to watch.
When someone came to me and said, you should do a meme coin, I thought, does that really work? And
Yeah.
I was shocked to see how much people adopted the little meme coin so quickly.
Yes.
And then Smudge Lord, the cat, was at CatCon, which I didn't even know there was such a thing as CatCon until
gosh.
they told me he was going to be at CatCon, the real cat. And I didn't get a chance to go, but I have to meet Smudge in person
I
one
know.
of these days.
Oh my gosh. I would literally love to see that. Like I just picture a picture of you holding Smudge Lord, looking at each other smugly.
We're going to have to make a plan to meet up and finally face to face or
Right?
cat
It
face
should
to
be
face.
televised.
Cat face to
live stream.
human face. Yes, absolutely. We have to have a little relationship. I have talked to his owner before and had fun conversations back and forth. And we've thought about getting Smudge and I together. Apparently, Smudge is not a huge fan of traveling and lives in Canada.
And he's
so
a
I will have to
Canadian.
go to see him live to get our moment together.
It's so cute.
It is so cute. And then someone made me this cute jacket, which I just love.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's like a combination of the lips, but also
I love it. Oh,
Meme
the
queen.
meme queen.
the meme queen.
It really is actually like one of the top 5 memes ever.
It's amazing.
created.
And I think about all the things that I wanted to be remembered for in my life, like the work I do for domestic violence and raising money and all
other
those
things,
good
too.
things that I do. And I feel like when I die, people will go, "Oh, she was the meme."
She was the meme queen.
That'll be the first thing on their
Oh
list.
my gosh. Actually, yeah. Sadly, it's probably true.
I know. It's just the people are so creative, and the fact that they can come up like something crazy will happen in a sporting event, and the next thing you know, the next day there'll be a meme about it. And then recently, Donald Trump Jr.
was cool.
posted a meme that was a representation of the drawing that was happening in the courtroom when Stormy Daniels was yelling at Donald Trump, and Stormy Daniels was me, and Donald Trump was the cat.
Right? It was really, really cute.
It was super cute.
I mean, and it was
actually.
really awesome to see that, like, because it was brand new and fresh. And you're like, 5 years later,
5 years.
5 years later, Donald Trump Jr., he's at home like, I got to find the woman yelling at a cat for this meme. And he's like putting it together.
I know.
Just
I feel
kidding.
like I should learn how to make memes. Then I can make my own. You should figure it out. You're
Right.
a graphics girl.
I know. Well, with Canva,
That's right.
you can just
With
do
Canva, you
anything
can just-
online.
I know. Maybe that's why people are getting so good at it. Because they
Yeah.
can just make up anything. We need a naked truth cat meme.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We got to work on one for sure. Or
Yeah,
something with the lips.
I think we have one.
Something creative.
Yes, that would be so cute.
Well, we've had a lot of fun with the meme. So on one of these days, we'll have to have Smudge on.
I would love to have Smudge.
Yes.
I wonder what kind of kibble Smudge is eating. That cat, it makes so much money a year. It's unbelievable. I think the cat has like 2 million followers,
It's crazy.
represented by all kinds of different cat companies.
I know. I was thinking the cat and I should have done something together, like a commercial or something for cat
I don't think
chow.
it's too late.
I don't either.
I think you could still do it.
The cat lives on.
Right,
love it.
absolutely.
Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's thinking about the cat meme.
I know.
Okay, we'll have to get creative.
We will. We'll get
Okay,
creative.
I would
come up
love
with
it if
something.
people like actually put their cat memes, like if they made a cat meme and they like put it in the comments or something.
Yeah,
On wherever they're listening to this would be so funny just to see what people come up with.
I think so. And then
Yeah.
if they put them on, we'll put them on Instagram, and then we'll just repost them and see who can come up with the most creative cat
Oh
meme.
my
Ooh, it
God,
could be a contest.
I see a cat meme contest coming on.
Yes.
Okay, I think
and
we
we can
should do
choose
it.
a winner and then send them a gift basket.
Let's do it
of
officially.
Super fun stuff. Let's launch it.
Let's do it. We're gonna launch it officially, right?
Yeah.
I think like in this video when you're watching it,
Yep.
go to the comments or whatever. We'll have everything in there for the prize and how you can enter.
Yes.
Like how they can submit it. We'll have a link for them and they can submit their meme and we'll pick our favorite meme and put it up on the screen.
I love
and
it.
choose a winner. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We'll choose a winner live.
Yes.
The
that would
cat
be so
meme
fun.
contest has officially begun.
I hope that people are just as excited as we are to launch this cat meme contest.
Cat meme contest is in progress.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to think of some really good gifts.
Okay,
I
yeah.
love it.
We're going to
Okay.
come up with something awesome.
Let's do it.
Okay,
All right.
done.
We're on. Cat meme.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. Okay, so you have to tell me about this cat. And like, is that an actual Smudgelord cat, or does he just happen to have the exact same expression as Smudgelord?
Isn't it crazy? He does have the exact same expression as little Smudgelord, and it's not a Smudgelord cat, but it should be. So the funny thing about this is Jennifer Pedranti from Real Housewives of Orange County, we did an episode where we all dressed as one another, a doppelganger
Oh my
episode,
gosh.
and she was me. And so she had the deck hat on because everybody knows I love the deck. The deck
First time she
shirt
dressed
on.
up as you.
Yeah, she dressed up. We had to dress up as just each other. And then she had this guy attached to her waist, and it was so cute. And so then that's how the little stuffed smudge cat came to be.
Oh
And
my
now I get to keep
gosh.
him with me all the time.
And I've seen him on your interviews, like sometimes when you're doing like an Instagram live with somebody.
Yeah.
I always notice the cat in the bag. The first time I saw it, I was like, "What? Has she got a cat in the bag?"
And
didn't
I
even
took
know
him
why.
on Watch What Happens Live.
I love it. The cat's made its rounds with you.
He really has. I think I should keep him here in the studio. He should just be our little pet cat.
I think so too. It's so cute and so much easier to take care of.
Much
than a-
easier to take care of.
than a
No litter
little
box
one.
needed.
That's my kind of cat right there. Oh my
Totally.
gosh.
And then people have sent us so many fun things along the way. So much artwork. That
know.
there's the Japanese art that's super cool.
Right.
And then these paintings are
Oh
incredible.
my gosh, how are we gonna get it? You want to
They're
share these?
super heavy.
Okay.
But this artist, we have these now hanging in our studio.
Oh my
But
god.
how talented.
Look at that.
I know.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
love them.
So this was like, I think, what was his name? It was like Big Al.
Big Al.
Big Al.
I mean, he spent a lot of time
And-
in detail. I wish Big Al would have taken some of my wrinkles out.
These were.
I mean,
but
do a
I
girl
think
a favor.
It's so funny. I think that's for expression purposes only.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
I think that's what that is because these are like original oil. Oil he did them like on original and then made like prints of it.
I know, amazing.
I mean, and this is crazy. Like, people order these and they put them on their walls because like it resonates with people for some reason.
And there are pillows and
Right.
there's everything that you can possibly imagine. I just never realized that it was going to become part of people's furniture and decorations in their houses.
I think
I
it's
can't
cool.
imagine wanting to look at this every day, but these oils are so.
I mean,
so
at first, when I
nice.
first heard about it, I thought it was ridiculous. And now I think it's the coolest thing in the world. Like, honestly, I mean, what few people will ever like amass like 8 billion downloads and I mean, like of this meme. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, you are an icon. It's an actual icon that will go down in history. And, you know, post-apocalyptic world, there's going to be little plastic women pointing.
Exactly.
you know, like
and
left
people,
over.
and then when it first started happening, people were like, why are you yelling at that cat? Like, especially people that are cat lovers. They're like, oh, that's so mean. Why are you yelling at that cat? I'm like, I was never yelling at you. I
like,
really wasn't.
this is
I was
it.
just yelling at Camille. And it
my
ended up
gosh.
that this poor little cat got
Did
in my
we know?
crosshairs.
So funny, that cat. I know
Little
people really
thing.
think that you're actually yelling at the cat.
I-
That's
they
hilarious.
did at the very beginning. They were like, well, I don't get it. Why are you yelling at the cat? And I still don't get it. But apparently it's taken off.
Do we know who the first person is that took the two images and put them together?
The first one that was sent to me was the one where the license plate says A new start, ANU start.
Yeah.
And then smudge says anus start. Because it's always a back and forth between us
Right,
where
of
I say
course.
something positive and then he turns it into something sarcastic or derogatory.
Right.
Because he's a little smarty cat.
He is a smarty cat.
No, but people have gotten so creative. And so at first, it was just me yelling at Smudge in this format. And that's
Right.
how it all started. And then it just grew into so many other things. The Sharon
Artwork.
Stone meme, cat meme, is wrong in all ways. I mean, he turns
Oh my
from a
gosh.
cat to actually a pussy in
I
that
s-
one. Little
I did
pussy
see
cat.
that one in that famous photo of Sharon Stone.
Yes,
And what
from
was that
Basic
movie?
Instinct.
Was it Basic Instinct?
Basic
No.
Instinct. Yes, when she
okay.
does the leg cross.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Oh my
yeah,
God,
so
that
that
was
one was a
crazy.
little over the top, I did think. And then a lot of others have been a play on different movies. Like you've seen the Never Ending Story one,
Yes, that's my favorite one.
except they replaced it with the Never Ending Meme,
I know.
which is actually what I think the case is.
And
It
it's
is
true.
the Never Ending Meme.
It really is. Who knew that meme was going to be so accurate?
I know, absolutely. It's a really funny one. And I don't know why my arm looks so super small in that one.
I know, like your
It's like
head's
my-
all big, and you're like, because you're actually a 9-year-old boy, and that
yeah, and actually
that
they,
image they just stuck your face on.
yeah,
him.
because they took it away from this to
Right.
like they're
Oh.
making it. They're like, I'm not going like this. I'm going like this instead. So that one was pretty
the
funny.
never-ending meme.
The never-ending meme. And then there've been a lot of sports ones too. So after like a
Yes.
there was a World Series one, and then a couple of football ones. So when people get in fights in football games or at the World Series, the cat becomes the umpire and I become the manager.
Yeah.
It's all, I have no idea.
And I love it. I feel like every time there's a resurgence of the meme, which there is, like just like the one that we just had with Donald Trump Jr., like there's like a little resurgence, and then other people start making them again.
Yes.
Right? And then I find that your other like famous quotes will start to pop up, right? Like all of a sudden you'll see like the cotton candy one where
Yeah.
you're eating the cotton candy, or then they do the one where you go, enough. And I've seen that one in sports a lot.
Yeah.
The enough one.
Well, I really meant it then because the girls would just start to fight so heavily on Housewives and it would just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then finally I would just go, enough.
One day you just couldn't take it
I
anymore.
can't take it anymore. I'm like, stop.
Like, I can't do it.
Even though that's kind of the point of the show, still it would just get to the point where I was like, enough already, people.
Yeah, you're like, it was becoming a little bit too taxing.
It was just getting to be way too much at that point. But then, yeah, the cotton candy, of course. They've never combined that with a cat, which I'm glad. They don't have me like eating Smudge Lord or doing.
Oh my God, that would be so
anymore.
gross.
That's probably next, right?
It's going to happen. Like Smudgelord's fur is a cotton candy whiff. And then you're like,
Oh,
eating
great.
it.
Now that'll be tomorrow. It'll be interesting, too, with AI, what people come up with now. I feel
Oh my
like there could
gosh.
just be endless memes,
I think
even
we
though
should
they're
come up
already
with
endless.
something.
They're going to be even more endless. So I was at a bar, shocking,
Yeah.
on Halloween one year, and a guy was dressed as the cat, little ears on, and he had the plate with the salad in front of him.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Holding it up around his neck. And then he had a stick with a poster, and the poster was me yelling.
Oh,
Just
that's funny,
exactly
like he
like
was
this.
holding it.
So he was holding that, and he was Smudge, the cat.
That's so funny.
And I came up behind him and tapped him on his shoulder, and I thought he was going to pass out because
my gosh,
he
that's so
obviously didn't know
funny.
I was there.
Did you do the face though?
I did.
You're like-
screamed at him and did the whole thing. And we got a picture of it. And it was really, really cute. But I
That is
thought,
cute.
I can't believe people are actually dressing up like me yelling at a cat for Halloween.
It's wild, right?
It is wild. And I mean, there's pajamas and everything else, but
Because it
I've had
becomes
a lot
like
of
a
fun
thing.
with it.
Oh my gosh, I would think so, and I don't think it's over. And that I just think it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
The cat meme will live on in
Well, it's an
infamy.
honor to know you.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Gemma.
Because that's now my claim to fame is that
Yes.
I'm friends with
I'm
the
friends
woman
with the cat
yelling
meme.
at cats.
Exactly, the woman yelling at cat. And I was taking
Oh
my
my
car
gosh.
in to get service, and I dropped it off, and then I came back to pick it up, and these guys that are like mechanics, they said, "Are you the woman that yells at that cat?" And they didn't even know about Housewives. They literally just
crazy?
recognized me from that, and I think, God, I hope I don't look like that. That is a hideous
That's
face.
so funny.
to make
We've
you.
seen so many versions, like abstract versions, Picasso style. Like, I mean, it's just crazy.
No, I
All of
love
it is
it.
totally
It's
nuts. I
been
think
really
we should
fun.
film you going around town, just yelling at people and different things like that.
I should,
Yeah.
just to get it off my chest.
Or a whole bunch of other cats.
I'm just going to continue to yell at people. It's really nice. I love it.
God, or just look
I
like you're
walked
yelling.
away from that life, but the cat meme lives on.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't want to drag you back.
I love it. Well, it's
Oh my
been fun
gosh.
talking about it.
It does
so
live on.
I love it. Well, we'll keep Smudge here. And we'll
Absolutely.
have him as our mascot.
For sure. I think
Okay.
that the cat should always be on the couch.
And then people need to enter the contest for the most
oh my
creative.
gosh, use of the meme.
Yes, the most creative woman yelling at cat meme. And they're going to get an amazing gift basket because you know how we love to give
Oh
stuff
my
away.
God, and I love your gift baskets.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, enter now. We need the most creative meme ever.